Alright, now that you've solved the first layer of your Rubik's Cube, this is when the fun starts to happen. And actually gets a little bit easier if you're any good at video games. So if you look at the PowerPoint, it shows a list of algorithms, and you can see that it's really just 6 more steps to do. And if you've ever thrown like a fireball or anything on a video game, that's it. And so remember how I was talking about in the previous video that U represents the upper layer. Okay, so notice that you would have to hold it now where the yellow side is going to be the top. Okay, so the upper layer is now the yellow side. Okay, I have my own little method for when it comes to the Rubik's Cube, and I'll show you this right here. This is the sequence to solve the Rubik's Cube. So first you get the white cross up top. We already did that, and then the white corner. So solving the first layers, the first 2 steps. The next thing, and that's what this video is going to talk about, is the middle layer or the second layer. And I use this thing that's called the dating algorithm. Okay, so I'll show you guys how to do that. If you click on the next slide, this is what it looks like, and I know it's kind of like it seems like there's a lot that's going on, so I'm going to show you how it's going to work. And notice that as you are looking at this PowerPoint, at the bottom it shows the algorithms, because I get it that some people just want, you know, what is the algorithm, just give it to me straight up, Mr. Wilson, or you could follow this little story. Okay, so I'm going to explain the story in this video. So now that we've got the white side complete, we're now going to make the white side the bottom. Okay, and the yellow side is going to be on the top. Okay, now since this is the yellow side, I could tell because it's got the yellow center, anything that has yellow is going to be on this side. Notice the solved Rubik's Cube, there's no yellow that's right here or right, you know, like none of the sides are going to have yellow other than this side. So what we're looking for in order to solve this middle layer is we're looking for pieces that don't have yellow. So notice that this piece right here has blue and orange, okay, and that needs to go on the blue and orange side piece. So since this piece has yellow, we know that this isn't going to eventually be there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the cube on the top until I see a piece right here that doesn't have yellow. I know that that has to come down somewhere, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to also line it up with blue. So this piece right here is blue and orange, and it needs to be paired together with blue and orange corner. So that means this piece that has yellow needs to get out of there. Okay, so I'm looking at both sides because this is the side that has red and blue. Okay, so this definitely needs to move over to your left. Okay, so you can look at the algorithm or you can follow this little story. So just think, like these 2 pieces right here, they need to be together. Okay, you can see that the qualities of this guy right here is blue and orange, and right now he's next to and messing around with this red and yellow. Okay, it's no good. So his perfect match is right here. So how is this piece going to get down here next to him? Well, first it plays hard to get, and then how it plays hard to get is it moves to the opposite side of what this where this corner is at. So now it's over here, and then all of a sudden, once it plays hard to get, then this corner is interested. It comes up to that level. Okay, so now the 2 pieces that need to be together are right here. So then this piece comes back. Okay. Then this piece comes back, and now they're together. So notice that the orange and blue are together. Okay, and once they're together, they want to move this way to the back. Okay, they want to get alone back here. Now notice that I didn't rotate it this way because they're still up front, and you can see the white. You don't want to see the white. Okay, so move it to the back. There it is. All right, but then the front of the cube. Remember, front of the cube opens. Okay, the front door opens, and you can see the 2 white are right here. Okay. They see their daughter or whatever, you know, and they say, all right, get your butt over here, sit your butt down. Okay, and that's how you preserve the white cross on the white side, but still maintain and get that edge piece there. Okay, so let's try to find another one. Here's another one. It's got orange and green. I'll go a little bit faster this time, so hopefully to help you out. Okay, so this piece needs to get with this guy. So how does she get with him? So what she does is she plays hard to get. He's interested. She comes back. There she is. He comes back. Once they're together, they want to get alone. They move to the back. But then the front door opens. The front of the cube, we see the parents. We see the daughter. We say, uh-oh. All right, you better get your butt over here and sit your butt down. Okay, so then the green and the orange is good. Our white side's still perfect, so we're on the right track. All right, so let's try to find another piece. I see one right here. This is green and red. So green and red needs to go right here. And so this piece to move to this side. And obviously if this needed to go over to this side, we would do the same type of thing but just kind of in reverse, okay? So notice this guy, to get right here, what it's going to do is she's going to play hard to get. He's interested. She comes back around. He comes down. They're together. They move to the back. The front door opens. The parents are downstairs. They see the daughter. So now it's just kind of like a logical thing where you see the whites need to be matched up, and then the white needs to be lined up with the whites that are down here. Okay? Now, eventually, and sometimes this happens, where you see that this corner piece and this edge piece, they're together. They need to be together, okay? But the problem is that they're flipped. So what you have to do is you're going to do the algorithm once where you're going to just replace this piece right here with one of these yellow pieces temporarily. So you need to pull this piece up to the top, switch it around, and then put it back in. Okay, so I'm going to do the same algorithm, but now I'm doing it to the right side. So how do I get this green piece down here? Well, it has to play hard to get, so notice that it's moving to the opposite side of this corner. Then this guy comes up, right? Then she comes back. Then he comes down. Now they're together. So now this time they're going to move this way. Notice that it's moving this way, and remember, I don't want to see the white. So it's moving back this way. There they both are. Then the front door opens. I have to make it like where the two white pieces are on the bottom. Okay, so the parents are down here. They see the daughter, so they say, "Get your butt over here. Sit your butt down." Okay, so now I put that green yellow piece right there, and then I'm going to rotate the top until I've got my piece. Okay, so here's blue and red. Now blue and red needs to go right here. So let me do that again. Okay, to get this piece over to this side, it's going to play hard to get right there. Then they're interested. She comes back. He comes back. Okay, now they're together. So blue and red. Okay, I'm going to move it to the back. All right, they get alone back here, but then the front door opens. So just think like as you're opening up a door. So you open up the front. The white pieces are down here. We see the daughter. So now get your butt over here. Sit your butt down. All right, and there's the second layer of our Rubik's Cube solved. Piece of cake.